What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be taking a look at Sif. So I did finally just get her awakened. A lot of my resources have been going to the Eternals, so it took me a little longer than I expected to get Sif fully geared up here. But here we have Sif, and I decided to awaken her just because I really like Sif as a character. I'm not necessarily saying that she's good or bad in this game. She seems to fall somewhere kind of in the middle here. She's not bad, but she's not like super strong. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at my build here, and then we'll show her off a little bit. So we'll just have a nice introductory to Awakened Sif here. So yeah, let's take a look. For Urus, we don't really have anything to speak of here for Urus right now. I was just kind of maxing out her stats. So we have one Uru there for skill cooldown and one for ignore dodge, or ignore defense, excuse me, because both of those were just a couple percent off for me. So that's what we wanted to get rid of, or kind of fix there. For her skills, we have everything leveled up except for the first and second skill. Isolate set, we have Power Angry Hulk. It is a stage 6, so not fully awakened. For artifact, we do have her 5-star artifact. I was pretty lucky to pull that, and I mean, I wasn't necessarily going for it. I was just kind of rolling some artifact packs there with some of the celestial essence that I had laying around, and we managed to pull hers. It doesn't have her correct intrinsic stat there, but we do have her passive activated, which is the main part here, and it came with a pretty good roll for the bonus, what is that, bonus activation or something like that. We have increased damage dealt to enemies with pure evil by 13%, so that should be all of the world bosses, I believe. And then for the passive here, we have increased damage to super villains by 16% and decreased damage received by 16%. So basically just a regular support passive there, just kind of like miniaturized. So it's only 16%, but hey, it's a lot of extra damage there. So this artifact is actually pretty nice. I quite like it. And then I put a CTP of Rage on her because, again, I really like Sif, and I just want to give her the best chance to kind of do some damage here. And I just want to have some fun with different characters because I did unequip like 3 of my CTPs of Rage when we had our last 50% off for unequip, because I just wanted to try new characters. So I just wanted to have those available, yeah, to try out on new people. And then for her uniform, we have that at Mythic because we can get all of her biometrics from the Dimension shop. So yeah, pretty easy to max out the uniform. So that's what Sif is looking like. We have all the important stats maxed out. We've got the attack speed maxed out. We've got crit rate for our rage and also dodge there. And then our ignore defense and skill cooldown, even with those Urus, are still just a tiny bit off, less than 1% off for being maxed out. So yeah, that's what Sif's looking like. So let's go ahead and hop over to World Boss and see how she performs. Alright, so here we are over at World Boss Legend. We have Null here for stage 2, like I always test out a lot of my new characters on. This isn't the best team for her. It's just kind of the team that I'm trying her out with. We have our own leadership, which is actually better than Elsa's here, because Elsa only gives 30% physical, whereas Sif here gives herself 35%, and she gets a bit of HP. So yeah, definitely going to be using her leadership. We have Wave there just for her tier 2 support, or her support passive. She gets a little bit of extra support from the uniform, but not much, an extra, what, 5%. And then we have Elsa still in the team just because Elsa has a CTP of Insight on, and I don't believe I put the CTP of Insight on Wave yet, so I want to make sure I have a CTP of Insight. She doesn't have leadership, or else I would probably use White Fox there. Yeah, so this should be good. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what we can do. We've got 3 dodge ignore strikers to hopefully help her out a little bit here. Hopefully we won't need more than that. I'll try to actually pay attention this time to see if I see a lot of dodge text popping up, or if we're actually landing our hits. So let's get our accumulation going here. I'm gonna pop our awakening skill, wait for the rainbow to appear, and then hop into the 5th skill and get some nice damage at the start there. Oh, he's already stunning us. Fantastic. Alright, so one thing with Sif is she just has super armor. Yeah, just super armor. She doesn't have invincibility on any of her skills. I believe they were just, yeah, it was just damage immunity. So she can get knocked back from Null's attacks, which is actually quite annoying. So let's hop into our Awakening skill here so we don't get snared. Oh wait, we get snared through the Awakening skills? So those work a little bit differently than the tier 3s, I guess, because normally you can't get stunned when you're in your tier 3 with that attack. Yeah, so as you can see, we're missing, or we're missing some damage here because we keep getting snared, knocked back, guard broken, and stunned. So that's something that Sif kind of suffers from a little bit here. She needs a little bit more protection there. Having invincibility on one of her skills instead of just damage immunity would definitely solve that problem. She was able to get Null off the throne in just 1 minute and 15 seconds there, so she definitely has enough damage to clear the stage, so that's good. Like that artifact is just glowing orange up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, so her damage, I still like her damage. I mean, it's not, like I said, the greatest, but it's still pretty nice. Oh, I probably should have just used the awakening skill there. Yeah, we're not quite doing enough damage. That's annoying. If I used the awakening skill, that definitely would have pushed him over. Alright, yeah, stop. Come on, just blast him with the sword. Oh, that's not enough damage. That's not enough damage either. I guess her 5th skill, it really is just most of the damage there, because the 4th skill and 3rd skill, they look like they should be doing more damage than they're actually doing. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's get our accumulation up, and then hop into the awakening skill. Go into the 5th skill. Boom, let's get that damage. Lagging my phone. Fantastic. Yeah, she's doing pretty dang good here, actually. I mean, she does have a lot of support going on, so you would hope so. Because that artifact is actually giving her quite a bit of extra damage. Let's run away. Because what, 16% and how much damage did it give to pure evil enemies? What was it, 10%? So just getting 26% extra damage just from that artifact. So that's actually pretty nice. Just try not to get stunned there. Blast him with the sword. Of course, that stunned us. Oh, we're not going to make it over there in time. Switch to wave. What do you have on, wave? Wave's not as much for damage here. Alright, back to Sif. Actually, we didn't need to go back to Sif. We should have just waited a second here. Alright, there we go. So now, I'm assuming we're going to need the awakening skill to be able to do enough damage here. So what we want to do is... Oh, wait. We're almost maxed out on the symbiote, so we can't actually go up there, can we? That's annoying. Does that fill up the... Hold on, does that fill up the symbiote thing? Oh, no, it doesn't. I could have been up there attacking. Because we can get the invincibility still from the awakening skill. That's one source where we can get the ability to not be pushed back. Oh yeah, she just nuked him right there. Fantastic. Alright, so you know what? I'm pretty happy with how Sif is performing, because she was pretty much unusable before. And now she's clearing Null here, so yeah, I'm going to have some fun just playing around with her. She'll just be a fun clear for me, like I said, just because I really like the character. There's definitely a lot better options out there for awakening characters. Yeah, and this is going to be one of the better, or I should say better, but one of the max kind of builds that you can do on Sif, because I do have a 5-star artifact on her. I do have rage on her. Her uniform is mythic, so, you know, the only way you're really going to be doing better than what you see here is just based on your card stats. So if you have a lot better cards than me, then of course your Sif's going to be hitting a lot harder. If you have worse cards than me, then she's probably not going to be doing quite as good as you're seeing here. I can still give her some Uru's and Odin's blessings, which will actually make a pretty big difference once I get that crit damage up. So once we get that crit damage to about 200%, then we'll probably be seeing another boost in damage. But besides that, all of her other stats are pretty much maxed out. So that's going to be Sif here. And actually, we can try her out in one more place, because today is Galactus for Giant Boss Raid. So you know what? Let's try to find a fight here for Sif and see how she can do against Galactus. Alright, so we found a match here for Galactus. I don't think we're going to see much of a showing from Sif here, because I think these other guys might be doing a significant amount of damage. Because they do have leadership and a damage dealer, so I'm assuming that they're going to be doing pretty, yeah, look at that damage. So we're probably not actually going to see a good showing from Sif here, which is a little annoying, just because these guys are going to obliterate Galactus before I can really do anything here to kind of show her damage. Oh, actually, it's just the one guy that's doing a lot of damage. So that's interesting. All right, come on, Rage. I need you to proc early here. That's not the Rage, is it? Nope, that is my CTP of Insight. Fantastic. There's the Rage. All right, go, go, go. Get some damage in. All right, we got a little bit of damage in there. Oh, he's going to this side, eh? Let's do the old 1-2 combo here. Oh, we're going to be taking some damage. Oh, we need to switch. He's probably going to die before we can switch back. Come on, move slow, Galactus, so I can switch back to Sif. Yeah, there we go. Want to get just a little bit more damage in here. She has some nice healing. I would appreciate the Rage activating, though. That would have been nice with my 5th skill and getting that Rage. Ow. Got knocked back. You know, we could probably just kill him with the Awakening skill here, couldn't we? Alright, let's pop the Awakening skill. And then, boom, do that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got some damage in at the end there, so what do? Didn't pass this guy. Ah, yeah, he got 63%. But still, not bad. We got 32% of damage. Took 1 minute and 42 seconds to clear, so, I mean, it was pretty quick. And she actually, you know, she actually held her own there. So I'm quite happy with that performance from Sif. So, yeah, that's going to be Sif. Again, probably just a fun character if you like Sif as a character, but she's definitely not going to be filling any roles that other characters can't do better than her. She's just going to be, you know, fun combat type to kind of just play around with, get some extra clears, and yeah, I quite like how she is performing with this current build. I don't really think she's going to be very damage proc friendly. I mean, I guess since a lot of her damage is from the 5th skill, I guess just going into 3-5 would actually get you, you know, the best results. The Awakening skill, however, you do need to wait, I believe, until you start seeing like that rainbow effect from the circle forming before you can cancel it. So you're definitely going to proc early on that. So you're probably going to end up just wanting to let the Awakening skill play out so that you can have it play out during your activated proc, opposed to trying to cancel into the 5th skill to get that extra kind of damage from combining the two together, because your, you know, damage proc isn't going to carry over. So that's going to be the one downside there. But yeah, let me know if any of you invested in Sif here, if you were happy with how she's performing, if you gave her a CTP as well. I'm curious to know how she performs maybe with other CTPs or just a regular damage proc obelisk, so let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this one, so hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.